In this video, I'm starting over with nothing on a brand new account and seeing if I could beat FC Mobile without going to sleep. To do so, I have to reach Legendary 3 in head-to-head, but because I can't sleep until I beat the game, this is going to be one of the hardest challenges I have ever done. This is going to be tough, but I believe in myself, so with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, here we are on the brand new account, and as usual, I'm going to have to do all of the account setup first before we could do anything else on the account. But before even that, I just want to show you, it's currently 11:48 a.m. on Thursday. Hopefully we could get this done in about 12 hours or so, but if it takes me into the early morning, that is what it is. But with that out of the way, I'm going to set up the account. Okay, so the account setup is now done. I chose Real Madrid as my starting team, Trent Alexander-Arnold as my star player. I claimed the welcome pack, claimed our first FC Lesson Quest completion, which gave us verts, and finally also got the 100 rated Harry Kane from the Football Center event. But now that I've completed the setup, we do already have a handful of pretty good players in the club. This is a starting team that we are given, but let's do an auto build to see what we get. This here is now our new team, and I forgot to mention I got Gerrard from the Icons Chronicle event. So I'm going to make one slight change. I'm going to put in Rudiger there for Mascherano, and with that, this is our beginner team. Now this is a team that will not be able to take us to Legendary 3. We're going to have to build a much better team, and unlike the last time I tried this challenge, I've actually put a little bit more thought into how I want to approach this challenge to make sure we actually complete it today. So I've already decided on the formation I'm going to want to use and some players I'm going to need for that formation. So the formation I'm going to go for is the 4-2-3-1 narrow, and we're going to have to reach level 4 to unlock it. For this formation, I'm going to have to get 2 CDMs, 3 center attacking mids, although 2 of them could be a winger, so left wing and right wing, and then we might be able to use Harry Kane up top the entire time. Some players I'd like to go for is Kylian Mbappe, Johan Cruyff, maybe Mo Salah, but in order to get those guys, we're going to have to open up packs in the store, get coins, get players, and all that kind of stuff. Now, because I won't be able to complete the advanced FC Lesson Quest until tonight when I've logged in for the second time, I won't get a bunch of gems right away. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to use these live events to get as many rewards as possible. So the first one I'm going to do is play through the Road to the Final event. All I have to do is play the 2 semi-final matches. I'm going to do it on amateur difficulty, and once I do that, we could get 5,000 gems. I'm then going to hop into the challenge mode. We have 2 new challenge modes that give out crazy rewards. So as you can see here, we're going to get gems and most importantly, multiple Europa League players. So these are going to be great to get, as well as a Conference League 1 where we're going to get similar rewards. So before I get into any head-to-head matches, I'm going to do these 2 live events, get my rewards, and then we can move on from there. Alright, so I just completed the Europa League Challenge Mode event. The final was so sweaty. The AI is programmed to run to the byline and cut back. I don't know why EA has done that, but nonetheless, we're going to get a Mascherano out of here, coins, gems, and some players. So who do we get? Harry Maguire. No. Okay, right back from Rangers. I don't know who this is. 104 rated Tavernier. We will take that though because he will likely be the best right back we could have all the way up into Legendary 3, and we get a 103 overall keeper. So that was a very successful challenge mode event. I will do the Conference League next, but I'm going to do it while I'm eating, so I'm going to take a little break here. I also completed the 2 semi-final matches to unlock the 5,000 gems here in the Road to the Final or the UCL event, and I also completed another FC Lesson Quest, and this time we get Foden, who I could use, but I likely won't. This was the team that I used to complete the challenge mode event. We finally unlocked the 4-2-3-1 formation, so it's worked well. Kane might not be the best striker for us, and we of course need to get tons of other good players in other positions, which is why it's now time to get into some packs. So first, I actually have this reward here to claim. I spent 3,000 gems to create a league. Let's get into this though. Guaranteed 103 to 109 Bundesliga Team of the Season player. Who do we get? Is that gonna be no, center attacking mid. I was gonna say, is that gonna be Frimpong? But it's not. It's 103 rated Stein. I have no clue how to pronounce that name, but we will take it. 4-star weak foot, very good stats. He will go into the team. The next thing to do is to open up a store pack, and I could go for an untradeable player, but I think I really have to go for tradable packs so that we get the most out of it, because if we get a good player, we could buy really good players off the market. I think that's going to be the way that we have to do this challenge. So unfortunately, we don't even get a walkout. he goes for 15 million, but luckily we got 2 players that go for that much. So I just put them into the coin exchange, we got 30 million out of that, and now we could go and buy a couple good players for the team. But unfortunately, I don't quite have enough coins yet to buy the players I want, so let's just start off by putting in the players that we already got. So we have a 104 overall right back, we have a 103 rated goalkeeper, which will really come in handy. I'm going to put our 103 rated center attacking mid in the central cam position, and I'm going to put this right mid in the right center attacking mid position. This should work pretty well, and with that, this is going to be the team that I take into the Conference League challenge mode. Hopefully we could get a good player out of here, but I'm now going to go eat some food, do this stuff in the meantime, and when I come back, we could finally finalize the team we're going to take into our first few head-to-head matches. Alright, I'm back, and I've made some good progress with the account in the past hour or two. So the first thing I did was I forgot to complete the daily challenge, the daily bonus exchange, as well as claim the standard pack as our daily reward, and out of it I got 2 players worth 15 million coins, so that was great. I also completed the daily challenge mode event, as well as claimed a couple Beckham cards from the Beckham Chronicles event. So I've been able to get some good resources for the club, and with those resources I went out and bought, of course, my favorite player, the team of the year, Kylian Mbappe. He was only 35 million coins, which is pretty cheap, and I've added him into the team here at the left wing position, but once I get a better center attacking mid, I think I'm going to change him up to striker. I'm also considering going with the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, which we will unlock in our next level up, just because it might actually be better for the lower divisions, and then switch to the 4-2-3-1 the higher we get up. So that is sort of the plan going forward. I also was able to complete the entire first chapter of the Beckham Chronicles, so because of that, I'm going to get 2,000 gems here from the event, which is great. We could now get another tradable pack, and I've made it all the way to the finals here of the Conference League challenge mode event. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up the tradable pack just in case we get someone good. I'm going to go for the guaranteed 99 to 109. Hopefully we could get a walkout this time and not just a non-walkout. We do get a walkout, okay. I don't know what event this is going to be from. Okay, center mid, is it going to be Milinkovic-Savic? No, Napoli, I can't remember. 99 rated Lobotka. We also got Saka and Cordoba, so in total we're going to make about 16.5 million from that pack. Not the best, but we will take it. That is a decent pack, so there you go, 16 million. The next thing I'm going to do is put in my David Beckhams that I got from the event into the extra time pick exchange so that we could open up one of these exchanges. Luckily for this one, we will get a guaranteed 15 million coin player, but really quickly, let's do the free one. If we could get someone crazy out of here, that would be insane. We get 86 though, we will take it. But now for the real one, let's get into the 2500 extra time pick. Can we get a big player or... Okay, 100 rated Murphy, I'll take that. So he goes for 18.8 million, and then we have Dudek there for 555k. Okay, so he has sold 16.2 million coins in the bank. We now have 55 million, and the next player I'm going to go for is the 99 rated Johan Cruyff. We cannot get him yet, but hopefully we'll be able to get him in the future. I'm now going to play this final, then maybe get one skill move for the team, and then I'm going right into the head-to-head matches. Alright, I've finally won the match. I went all the way to extra time, just like the Europa League challenge mode. I gotta say, the AI in that match is on par with like a world-class 3 player. I don't know what EA is thinking, but regardless, we got it done. Let's open up our Europa League pack, or sorry, Conference League pack rather. Can we get a big player for our team? We get Poland or right mid. We do not need a right mid. We really do need a left back. But 104 rated, maybe he'll be better than the current player that we have. Who else did we get in here though? We got a center attacking mid, a striker, and a goalkeeper. So unfortunately, nobody that's really gonna upgrade the team, but some of these players might be, I mean, that's actually a decent looking card, center attacking mid, that one's really good. So out of this pack, I think we're definitely going to add Imaz to the team, and that's pretty much it. So I've moved Mbappe up to the striker position. We have Imaz here at the left center attacking mid. I might go out and buy a CDM or a center back for our team. We might need that, but I think for the first 10 matches or so, I should be able to survive with this team in head-to-head. So almost 5 hours after starting the challenge, we're going to get into our first head-to-head match, and I'm going to see you in about 15 to 20 matches where hopefully we've won every single one. Okay, I'm back, and it is now 11:38 p.m. so it's been quite some time. I unfortunately had to do some other stuff in real life that took up a couple hours of my time, but I was able to, before doing that, get into World Class 3. So we're currently at 25 wins and 1 draw. The team is feeling pretty good so far. I did train up and rank up a couple players. and I did buy one player, which is the Rodri. I really needed to get him because once I changed to the 4-1-2-1-2 formation, which by the way, I'm loving, I might stick with it the entire way. But once I changed to the 4-1-2-1-2, I needed to have a really good CDM, so that's why I went for him. And he was pretty cheap, but we really need better defenders and better midfielders. So because the daily reset has happened, I was able to go in and complete the advanced FC lesson quests, as well as a bunch of these achievement quests to get tons of gems. So we're now at 17,500 roughly, and we could open up a handful of packs. And the first pack I'm going to go for is a tradable pack. I'm really hoping to get someone that we could sell for coins to upgrade the team. If not, this is going to be a long challenge. We do get a walkout. Okay, we're getting pretty lucky. Germany, that's very good. Center mid. Okay. Unfortunately, nobody crazy. Never mind. To be fair, I don't really watch the Bundesliga, but Amiri, 105 rated. That's crazy. He goes for 169 million coins. That's going to be a game changer for us. So that's a great pull, but I still have some more gems to open. So we have a 99 to 109 guaranteed. Crossing our fingers, can we get another walkout? Yes, we do. We've gotten, okay. Wait, is this Songkran? I don't even know. Center mid, Tottenham Hotspurs. Can't even think of who this would be. 101 rated, not the best. But that is going to be a free 15 million coins. So those packs were decent, but I just put in a couple more players to get more extra time picks. Can we get a big player out of here before going into our final gem pack? No, we get a 98. We will take it though. This is going to be another 15 million coins. So now we're going to have about 200 million coins total. There you go. He sold. We have, never mind, 187, but pretty close. So that is great, but before I buy anybody for the team, we still have our daily gem pack, 3,000 gems, and we get a guaranteed 103 to 109. Can this be a good player to help us, EA, please? Come on. No. It's not going to be great, but what are his stats like? Because I have no clue. 103 rated Banza. 109 pace, 109 shooting, 96 physical. Unfortunately, he's not going to fit in the team. But I just realized we have enough gems to do 101 to 109 guaranteed. I could save up for a tradable pack, but I got to go for it. I really don't want to stay up too late tonight, so perfect. Oh, he's a left back though. That is one of the positions, if not the main position that I really wanted to upgrade, so that's perfect. So I'm going to put him in there at left back, and now I'm going to go into the market and probably find two really good center backs for cheap, and then maybe a better center mid, although Gerrard has been very good for me recently. I'm also going to need to get a better striker, and then maybe a better center mid, but Gerrard's been decent. Alright, so I went onto the market to try to find some decent players to get for the team, and I'm trying to do this all fairly quickly, so these might not be the best players, but I think it'll be good enough. So we have the red rank Johan Cruyff that I'm trying to buy for 78.7 million, and then I've bought these two team of the season center backs that look insane. They're going to go straight into the team, and I'm going to use Mascherano's on them to rank them up even more. I've gotten tons of Mascherano's from the live events, so theoretically, I could have gone and made a ton of coins in the market just using the Mascherano rank up method, but I think it's going to be a bit of a waste of time. If I really need to upgrade the team in the future though, I know I could go back and do that. I also made sure to buy all of the bronze player exchanges so that we could get these players trained up as fast as possible, and now at level 5 training we could see this guy, for example, has 131 defending, which is crazy, and then our other center back has 136. And finally, after some time, we were able to buy the Johan Cruyff for 83 million. I had to increase the price, but I do think it's worth it. And once again, if I don't like him, I could just sell him and move on to someone different. Now, Harry Kane was actually very good. His strength and shooting were really good, but I do think I need someone who's a little bit better on the ball and has better pace, and that's going to be Johan Cruyff. So there you go, 137 pace, and our Mbappe up top also has 142 pace. So these guys are pretty quick. I might rank up a couple more people if I really need to, but let's now get into a game. I haven't shown you any live footage yet for this video, so let's get into it. And then after this game, I'm only going to show you the promotion matches that, cross our fingers, we could get done in pretty quick order, because I think my mind's probably going to break down around 2:30 a.m. So this is a new team, looks pretty good. Anyways, this is going to be our opponent. Hopefully we could win this match. So the main reason I've gone with the 4-1-2-1-2 today is because of the amount of passing options I get when attacking and how decent it is at defending. So all I do essentially is press my opponent. Once I win the ball back, I try to pass quickly and get a good counter against my opponent. Although this opponent's acting really different, way different than any opponent I've faced so far. Alright, got the ball now. Perfect. Up top to Mbappe. I also got the heel to heel flick skill move and the lane change skill move. That should be a goal. There you go. 1-0. There's no way. EA, what? I'm so sick of this game. This guy's passed the ball around for 20 minutes, and they're going to get a goal off that. All right, we got a free kick as well. Can we score it? Go in. Yes. Yes. What a goal in the 87th minute. No, no, no. I saw the run. I saw the run. Okay. No. What? I'm literally only one game into this and I'm going to crash out. All right, well, that's the end of the match, but I believe I could go on a run here, so I'm going to go and grind out a bunch of matches, and hopefully I'll see you soon when we're 1 win away from World Class 2. Okay, I'm back, and luckily it hasn't been too long since my last recording. It's currently 12:41 a.m., still really late at night, but I think I drew 1 or 2 matches, and the rest were wins, and I think my last couple wins have been big ones. Yeah, 4-0, 3-1, and 4-0. So hopefully this one could be a relatively easy win again. Most of the teams I've been facing have been about 103 to 106 or 7 overall. This time, this is the team we're facing. Luckily, they don't have too many players trained up, but at the end of the day, what really matters is how good my opponent actually is. So hopefully we could win this match. All right, get the ball forward here. Johan Cruyff, skill move, worked perfectly. Finesse shot. There you go, 1-0. Alright, got the ball here with our center attacking mid. Don't even know how to pronounce his name. Into the center to Johan Cruyff. Cruyff, little skill move, that should be good enough. Finesse shot, there you go, 2-0. Alright, got an opportunity here with Mbappe. I'm using that heel to heel flick skill move. I think it allows us to really get his pace going, and that should be it. 4-0. Never mind, 3-0, but there you go, my opponent rage quit. And there you go, that's the end of the match, and with that, we're going to be promoted up into World Class 2. There you go, that's our promotion. Now we only have 20 more wins if we get them all consecutively to reach Legendary 2. So I'm going to get back into the grind, and I'll see you in a little bit when we're hopefully 1 win away from World Class 1. Okay, I'm back, and it is now 1:42 a.m. and luckily we've been able to go on a fairly decent run. The team is feeling incredible. The combination of Mbappe and Johan Cruyff is top notch, and I gotta say the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation feels incredible. Hopefully it could take us all the way to Legendary 3. We won't have to make any changes, but of course in FC Mobile you never know. Anyways, let's get into our promotion match. Hopefully we could win this one. Here is my opponent's team. They have pretty much level 15, actually level 30 training on a lot of players. So their team should be pretty good. No. 108 Carlos Puyol. All right, ball into the center here. Mbappe. How are they closing me down so well? Out wide. Finish it. Finally, we got a goal in the 89th minute, and yep, that's another draw. Let's see what we could do in the next match. Alright, here's my next opponent's team. Crossing our fingers, we could win this one. Alright, ball here to Johan Cruyff. Can I go over the top to Mbappe? Good clearance. Cruyff, finesse shot. Can we pull it off? Finally, a goal. The past 3 opponents I've faced have been really good at defending. Okay, we're down the wing here. Mbappe, Cruyff. Skill move for Cruyff. Can we pull off a shot again? What a goal from Cruyff. He's been a game changer. And that is the end of the match. We finally got our win, which means we're into World Class 1, meaning in just over 10 wins, if we get them all in a row, we will reach Legendary 3. It feels like it's taken forever, but it's probably because it's so early in the morning. It's currently 2 a.m., so hopefully we could get this done and be done by about 3. But once again, I'm going to get into the grind, and hopefully I will see you when we're 1 win away from Legendary 3. Alright, I'm back, and it is now 3:17 a.m. It's so late, and as you can see, we're currently at 678,000 cups. I did get up to 686. The match was so frustrating because I could have scored for the winner in like the 88th minute, and then they scored in extra time. It is what it is, though. That was my second loss, though, of this challenge, so I have lost one match quite a while ago, but now we are really close, although I could barely keep my eyes open. So what I've come to decide is either I'm gonna play until I lose a match or reach Legendary 3. It's gotta be one of the two. So let's start this gauntlet. Hopefully we could just win 3 matches in a row, or potentially 2 and get promoted. But if we can't do that, then I'm gonna have to end it here and try again another time, because like I said, I could barely stay awake. So this is a current team. Thinking about it now, I definitely should have ranked up and trained up a couple players being this close to Legendary 3, but is what it is. That's my opponent's team. Hopefully we could win this match. All right, got Cruyff here on the ball, skill move, messed it up, but can we get a shot off? Yes, we can. 1-0 in the 6th minute. We got pretty lucky there. All right, we're getting pretty lucky here. Over the top to Mbappe. Mbappe. Can we lay it into the center for Cruyff? Cruyff get across, get the shot off. What a goal from Cruyff. He has been the best player in this challenge. All right, ball forward to Cruyff once again. Can he stick with it? No, but we got the ball out to... That was supposed to go to Mbappe, but went to Cruyff. Mbappe, 3-0. That should secure the win. And that's the end of the match. We won 3-0. Let's get into the next one. And theoretically, if we do get one of those matches where if we win, we get 11,100 cups, we will hit Legendary 3. So, crossing our fingers, let's see if we could do it. Here is my opponent's team. They have all level 20 to 30 training. Okay, very good team. Let's see if we could do it. Okay, that's not a good start. This is the time for the remontada. Got the ball here with Mbappe. Can we hit the finesse shots? Yes, we can. What a goal. 1-1. We have to score this. Come on, we have to score this. No, off the line. Can we get a finesse shot in? No, don't do this, EA. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, EA. Don't do this to me. No, no. I can't believe we lost that match. But you know what? We only lost 7,500 cups. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. If we could get 2 wins in a row, we will get promoted. But we got to win. We got to win. Because now it's 3:30 a.m. I feel like I can't function. All right, here's my next opponent's team. It looks pretty good. And judging by or going off their cups, they're 1 win away from promotion as well. So they're going to want to win this match. We have to win it too. Okay, we got the ball up top to Mbappe. I'm barely talking because, oh my, froze. What happened there? Somehow we got that goal. Somehow we got it. All right, got the ball here with Cruyff. I see Mbappe. Can we get the ball to him though? Yes, we can. What a ball. What a ball to Mbappe. Finesse shot. Finish it off. 2-0 in the 43rd minute. What a goal. He just dropped. Can we get the goal? Yes, we can. That should secure the win. All right, we have a corner. Let's see if we could score a corner with our... Yes, our defenders are so good. And that's all for the match. We got 10,800 cups, which means, crossing our fingers, with a win, we can reach Legendary 3. But whatever, this here is the dream team. Once again, I forgot to rank and train up guys. I'm not thinking, and this is their team. That team looks nasty. Let's see if we could somehow pull out a win, and I hope if we do win, we don't get jammed with like 7,000 cups, because we wouldn't make it at that point. Mbappe, Mbappe, Mbappe. Mbappe. Please, please, please. What do you thumb down for? For what? It was a nice goal. We have to get this ball out. We have to get the ball out. No. To lose to a goal like that is insane. All right, this is going to be our last chance here. EA, why would you call it there? Okay, wait, we only lost 4,600. All right, I'm going to keep going for it. It's literally 3:43 in the morning. Like, I'm not going to get to bed till like 5 a.m. We have to get this. If I don't win this match though, lose or draw, I'm ending it here. We have to win it and we have to try again. Here's my opponent's team. Hopefully we could do it. Mbappe. Mbappe's away. Good. Can we pull off the finesse shot? Oh my god. All right, up to Mbappe. I'm going to have to go with the finesse shot. That's the only way. Oh my god, I actually sank it. That's an insane goal. Okay. Clear it. Oh my. That was the most stressful last 10 minutes. We gotta win. Let's try for one more. Okay, can the dream team do it? Can 93 rated Steven Gerrard do it? This is my opponent's team. Everybody's level 20 training. Whatever. Let's see if we could do it. Defending corners has been an absolute nightmare for this whole run. Can Mbappe get away? Yes, he can. Perfect. We just have to finish this off. Okay, I'm so exhausted, but just because we could technically get promoted with 1 win, I'm going for it. All right, here's my next opponent's team. They got a whole 25, 30. Oh, Jesus. Cruyff, you're through. You're through for your life. Okay, please. LKG, hold on for 15 minutes. The crazy thing is there's also a very good chance we don't even get 10,000 cups if we win. So, no, don't do it, don't do it. And after trying their last power shot, my opponent has rightfully rage quit. Alright, we have won the match. EA, please help your boy out and give us 10,000 cups. They were at 740,000 cups. Can we get 10,000 for that match? Yes, we did. Oh, we actually did it. We actually did it. I wanted to give up so many times, but we actually reached Legendary 3 on a brand new account without going to sleep. It's literally 4:02 a.m. on Friday morning when we hit this. That is amazing. I can't believe we actually did it. I was on the brink of crashing out. I'm still like, I feel loopy, but we managed to complete the challenge, and that's all that matters. This here is a dream team. It took us from like World Class 3 all the way up to Legendary 3. This was an insane video. I'm exhausted, so I'm going to go to bed. If you guys enjoyed it, please drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.